Didn't get laid in Colorado, but it's not for lack of trying. But I can't compete with health nuts. They're serious, too bad, cause the way I lay it down should be a hard crime. Rolex on the D, cause I give ladies a hard time. Cause we're back in Pennsylvania, looking at stuff like all the things we shot before we got to Council Bluffs. Mr. Regular's got gas for days, his commentary's gonna be our very last for days. Pennsylvania, looking at stuff like all the things we shot before we got to Council Bluffs. Mr. Regular's got gas for days, his commentary's gonna be our very last for days.
Hey!
Hey!
Hello.
And we're back in PA.
This is our video on Boulder, Colorado, and but we're filming this back in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. This is our last day of the road trip heading back home. You're going to get a few more of these journals, maybe I think 2 more, and one special one at the very end that takes place in a car we won't review, but we felt so enamored by it that we had to do it. So, hello, Tim Strickler.
Hello.
Tim Strickler is a good friend of ours who had the Dodge Avenger. From like the dirtiest video we ever did was the Dodge Avenger. And when people say, "Oh, hey, my dad has a Fiat something something," and I can, or if they say the telltale phrase, "I have access to this car," I say, "Great. Whoever this car belongs to, show them the Avenger video, and if they can handle that, they can probably handle what we're going to do."
I've never been so proud to have horrible taste in cars.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Tim, for setting us up. We stayed at Tim the very first night, very first 2 nights in Pittsburgh, and he's also graciously putting us up here for our very last leg from Western PA to Eastern PA.
Glad to help.
So he's watching this footage for the first time, and this is Boulder, Colorado.
Yeah.
And it's amazing.
Just breathtaking. I mean, I'm not used to kind of mountainous ranges and all that hot stuff. I'm not really like that big of a nature person, but this was insane to me.
And it's a weather that you liked.
I love the weather because autumn is my favorite season. I mean, I don't give a hot rock about summer, but no, I do. I like the things about it.
I love to sweat.
Ugh.
I love sweating. I like smelling me. And I like leaving bits of me on other things.
The weather in Colorado is very dry. It's very warm and very dry and brisk at night. And that, I like to have my dog days of summer, and I like that this is the end of June. I like waking up in the morning and having already 80 degrees and like 90% humidity. I love that sweat. Because I love motorcycles. Well, actually, that's a pretty sweaty thing because we're wearing lots of clothes. And I'm not even talking about... This is Boulder, Colorado. You're watching
This
a
is
Boulder.
Yeah, it's a wonderful, beautiful place where everybody's in super good shape and everyone eats their sandwiches with a pesto made of chickpeas and yoga mat sweat.
And everybody around here has a big smile on their face and they're just full of life.
Yeah, it's like the small penises don't even bother. Like it's just there's grins are ear to ear.
Elderly women with unusually fit bodies just rolling around on beach cruisers uphill in like the highest gear they can, just meh, with their face. Yeah.
Orange skin with the consistency of leather upholstery. But the
Naugahyde faces.
Yeah.
This is rolling up to, and I'm going to mispronounce the name. Nederland, Colorado, to do one of the bits we're going to do is going to be an off-road car. I think someone guessed what kind of car it is, and I think it's going to appear in this video. I think there's a little clip of it. I was admit this. I know what they're talking about when they're talking about earth porn. This video, this camera angle is a little bit too wide, but those cliffs or rocky mountains, because that's what they are right there next to you as you're rolling by.
It's sure not much like the Appalachians.
Yeah, where Appalachian mountains are just and Rocky Mountains are And it's weird because it is it's really an arid climate out there despite all the green.
Yeah, because you're right out. Well, I mean, word salad. Tim, what have you ever been to Colorado?
I've never been. No, I've been a little bit south. Never out west.
Colorado, when you come into Colorado, doesn't look like Colorado because there's no mountains yet. But then you see the mountains, and then you spend a while standing outside of Del Taco because that's where we had dinner in Denver.
Oh my God!
We didn't even go to. We had so much to do. We couldn't see downtown Denver, so we ate at Del Taco. I drank Yingling that we took along with, so we could have a little taste of home. And I edited video and organized photos.
Excitement!
Hey, there's the fit.
Silicone Sally.
Silicone Sally all the way made it to, and there's the other car. That we'll get into that. Spoiler, but there it is.
Yeah.
It is so dusty out there. All you have to do is take one quick turn in this dust, and I had to clean my car after this because I make one quick turn. There I go, and all that dust goes right in the car because I had all 4 windows down.
So much dust.
Oh. And then I got out like lens cleaners on liquid I had, and we have to give that car a name.
Yeah,
it was the Unstoppable Behemoth, but it needs a better name than
the
that.
Irresistible Force meeting the immovable object.
The Annihilator.
That's a good name. Because ZZ Top had the Eliminator. Well, that Forerunner is the Annihilator. Beautiful lake again. I guess leaving the Netherlands, heading back to Boulder.
Yeah, and I mean, it's that town, like, you're not expecting to see anything once you get up there, and then all of a sudden this town appears like polygons in a Grand Theft Auto game. How, like, the town slowly appears, like, little
slowly
by little.
renders as you come in.
Yeah.
Turn up the render distance as you go.
Yeah.
I was smearing icy hot throughout, usually on my right butt cheek, as I drove because the fit seats, despite my boogie board Oh, who's that guy?
I have no idea. He was just out there playing Beatles covers.
Not Boulder Man, is it?
That's not Boulder Man. Well, actually, I don't think I ever got Boulder Man. I never found South Bend Man either.
What's up with this? Meetup, singles, hikes, welcomes.
Just things for me to consider.
Downtown Boulder, aggressive panhandling prohibited.
Aggressive as opposed to passive?
Right. Oh, that's Rocky Mountains in general. And that's the end of the footage.
That's the end of the footage. That's weird. That
I thought we took a lot more footage in Boulder than we did.
I could have sworn that I did, but I'm not entirely sure because, again, I'm not one of those guys who you can give a camera to and depend on.
We took a lot of personal pictures, but that's about it.
Yeah, I was taking a bunch of, like, really, like, look, it's a thing.
Right, and now there's nothing for you to look at, just to listen to us. So we're going to leave you go by this. We got a few more road trip, this and that. I think there's 2 more to go. And on Monday, Monday will be the very last road trip video, and then it'll be back to regular cars as usual after that. Starting
with the California cars.
Yes, because we have to do Matt Farah's car still.
Then we have...
And Nino's Nitro.
Traveling.
Yep.
And then we have 5 more cars after those 2, and then we get to these. And we'll kick these off with, like, one of the best cars we ever did on this entire...
Exciting stuff.
One of the favorites.
Exciting stuff. Well, thank you, Tim Strickler, for putting us up, and we'll catch you later. Bye.